I'm saying, if you could get put out some sleeveless
But I
tees.
don't want to do I don't want to do it right now.
Oh, fairs.
See,
Like,
sleeveless
I want to
tees.
Only for summer though.
Yeah, but only a certain type of guys wear that shit.
I would only do that at barbecue sort of modes.
I hear that. I can't rock a sleeveless.
I can't
tee.
sleeveless too.
Barbecue mode.
I'm not even a vest guy. Like
I would wear a vest.
I like a tee, man.
have you ever seen me wear a vest?
But I'll put anything on. To be honest, I'll put anything you put in front of me. I'll probably try it on.
You're not seeing things. This is not Jaden.
Yo, your man saying welcome back to another episode of Left Foot, Right Foot. I'll be real, I don't know what episode it is because episodes keep corrupting everywhere we go. But it's 40 something, I know that. Episode 40 something. And I'm joined with Ridz and not kids.
Nah.
Introduce yourself.
Big P.
Yes.
Also known as Peter. Also known as your favourite uncle.
Bez. And before we get into anything, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow us on TikTok. Because our TikTok is where it gets popping, is where the discussions are there. You know, a couple weeks ago we had that whole light skin discussion. A couple days ago we had the Lewandowski discussion.
Yes.
A certain man were trying to make it out like Lewandowski was like clear or messy.
He was.
And also this week, make sure you follow Pete on TikTok. Let me know your TikTok.
Big P _ Tunji.
What'd you do on there?
Calisthenics. If you're trying to get work, see in the calisthenics, that's the page to go to.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. Make sure you hit him up and hit him up with a follow. One thing I do want to apologise for is I know I said I'd do the fantasy football cup thing.
Yeah, no, we forgot about
I'm
that.
sorry. You know the problem was there was bare match weeks like in a row. Like it was bare fast. I thought we were on match week 30, we were on 29 and it said 33. And then like in 2 weeks it was 33. And I was there like, what? I thought I had 2 weeks. I was about to drop it and I see I already had my first game.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I haven't actually checked.
Let me actually look right now. Oh, Bobby just called me. I didn't even see. My bad, Bobby. It's because I ain't got signal. This is your fault.
Fantasy. Wait,
How you not got
for
signal?
for this game? Perhaps in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost.
You lost. The first week.
Yeah. By 3 points. Who's this? Oh my days! You'll never guess who.
Who chinged you? Who chinged you? Who chinged you up?
Can't even say this one on the camera. So.
You can't say that still.
I'll say this one on the camera. Still. I'm just gonna.
Cups.
That is hilarious.
I'm still in right now. I'm losing by 10 though. I'm losing by 10 right now, but the match week ain't over. Or it is over. Why is it telling me I've done then already? It's already over.
I can't believe I lost this person. You know?
I lost to OC. Shout out my guy OC.
When this is done, I'll even explain to you.
Oh, it's because people didn't have their games this week for me. Like, so I haven't looked at my fantasy. I apologize. Next fantasy next year will be a lot more prize heavy. I apologize for this year. But anyways, very briefly, because we're gonna have a whole episode about it. Liverpool are your Premier League champions.
You
know what,
before
Dan?
we even start, this is where you would clip in what I said at the beginning of the season.
Bro, I've everything on Twitter. I've bookmarked it. I can't wait for the end of the season.
Liverpool look good this season, man.
I can't wait for the end of the season.
They look
I'm
good.
gonna say it here first, year as a Liverpool fan, yeah. And I've had this since way before the season. During preseason, I always said I want to watch preseason. I watched preseason. And I said Liverpool can win this league. Arsenal might do something crazy. You might win this league.
And now you've watched it. Welcome back. I told you! I told you so. I knew it. I knew. I saw them. I watched them play in pre-season. And I said, man was about to say Jurgen Klopp. Arne Slot might do something crazy. He will win this Premier League. And he did. I did say he might, but he's won it now. And to all the man that were hating, Twitter, all these little podcast guys that think they know
Hella
me,
hates.
the Mandem, aka Solo, just, Solo, especially you, Solo, especially
You dropped Solo's government on this podcast.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Solo, especially you. Just go do. Just don't hide on the group chat, innit? You better pray Arsenal win Champions League because they're gonna hate me this summer. Every
Arsenal too dead
fan
though. Like, let me not
on
speak.
this earth, just they don't want to see me. If you don't win a trophy, you don't want to see me. That's what I gotta say. We'll talk about it in another episode.
Speaking of that, Arsenal. I told them you don't want to buck PSG. They thought they were all dandy after Real Madrid. I said it. You don't want to buck PSG.
They were even trying to do the whole I've already played them during the league phase of Champions
This is a
League.
different.
It's different.
It's a different
They
team
got
now.
better. They
That's true.
are fluid. Like I can't.
That's true.
They're the best. They're the best transition team in the world. But yeah. Anyways, people, today's segment is going to be the top 10. The top 10 duos in the world right now today. We would have had 3 lists, but obviously our boy G Hits can't make it today. So Peter's here to verify our list, even though we've clearly shown he doesn't watch football.
But
He plays football.
yes, and in that aspect of ball, very knowledgeable.
Yeah, so he could tell you about these players if you've seen them play.
Go on, where's these lists? Where are these lists?
All right, cool. So, have you got your list ready, mate? Ready?
What was the date again? 16th.
No, 24th, I think.
Yeah, 24th. Right.
Raven is mine. There you are. Cool.
I haven't ranked these.
I've got my honorable mentions. So if you want to rank yours, what I do honorable mentions.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll try rank these.
I don't know if you're gonna have my honorable mentions in. If you do, I apologize. My first honorable mention is actually Jacob Murphy and Alexander Isak.
I don't know how that's an honourable mention. That's really disrespectful.
I think Jacob Murphy and Isak have played fantastically. I think we're going to do, when Kids is back, we're going to do our April team of the month. I think Jacob Murphy makes it into my team of the month Premier League this season. Right now, team of the month. But I think he's had a great past 2-3 months, to be fair. And he sets the play between him and Isak is fantastic. I think Anthony Gordon does his thing.
He does.
On his wing, but his thing is more lonesome, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he might link up sometimes with Isak, but through the middle, when Isak gets space at all, which is generated from Jacob Murphy, when he gets space, he's a dangerous man. So dangerous. Like Liverpool, I've seen that. So I've got them two, and my honorable mention, we're going to talk about them. He's going to have him in his list, I'm guessing. I have Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane for England
Right, you done international.
as well, yeah.
Do you know what? Fair, isn't it? I didn't even think of international. Like,
I've got Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane. I think they play well
Jude
together.
Bellingham and Harry Kane.
Yeah, I think they
the
play well
honourable
together.
mentions are due. I don't know if I agree with that.
I think they play well together.
I don't know if I agree. Honestly, I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah, same. I don't know if I agree, LQ. I'll be real.
I think they play well together. I think Harry Kane dropping deep helps Jude Bellingham. I just don't think Harry Kane dropping deep helps the wingers.
Yeah, okay. I hear that.
And I think Jude Bellingham likes to go into that space just ahead of him.
He does.
Yeah,
he does.
Jude is one of the few guys that runs past
Yeah.
the striker.
So I think them two, while Harry Kane hasn't played great for England recently, I think them two together played well.
To get a tactical board. There's so many things I just want to show. Just
We've got to stick up there, and then we got Hackney Wick jersey now. Shout out Hackney Wick. Fuck UDT.
up the wicks.
Up the wicks, potentially.
We are the Wick. We are the Wick. we are the Wick. And I've got Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo.
That's just so Chelsea coded. But go on.
I think this season they played well together. I think last season they weren't that good together.
Duos.
I think now what Enzo Fernandez lacks is the strengths of Caicedo, and it fits off them so well. Like the long passing ability of Enzo Fernandez, where Caicedo he close control and stuff, close everything near him. Caicedo's fantastic, and he's got the engine to put in a work rate. Enzo Fernandez hasn't got that same engine, but he can make those passes ahead. He can run to the space ahead and leave Caicedo in behind him. I've liked our midfield this season. I think if Lavia is fit, it's sensational. It's beautiful. That first half against what team did we play recently? What team did we last play? Was it Fulham? I can't remember.
Chelsea.
No, Everton.
Yeah.
That first half against Everton, our midfield was amazing.
Okay.
Like Lavia, Enzo, and Caicedo, it just looked fantastic. And hopefully, Lavia can get over your injuries, because you're 21 years old, bro.
Yeah.
Please.
It's bad.
Yeah, please. Just stay fit.
I was even saying to Peter one time, I don't think being injury prone is a good excuse. Sounds harsh, but
It is harsh, but it's not. It's not.
It's not a good excuse. You shouldn't be
Shit
injured like
together.
that as a footballer.
Yeah,
So,
and my last honourable mention is Benjamin Pavard and Alessandro Bastoni. I think what pushes them down a bit is it's a trio.
yeah.
You know
It's
what I
a
mean?
back three.
It's a back three, and I think they play well with that back three. But I like that the right hand side of that back three with Pavard and Bastoni. I think they play really well. I think I like the because they're both each side. Bastoni's on the left, Pavard's on the right.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and who's the central centre back? Why am I on the back?
What's his name? It's the start of a V. I can't remember his name. Check it. It's mad tall though.
Yeah,
He's mad tall. Like,
and he can go into the space just ahead of him, innit? He's like a David Luiz. Do you know what I mean? Oh come on! Why is his Wi-Fi just coming in and out?
I'll
for me?
check.
Connects me, then disconnects me.
I
Then
think
connects me, then disconnects me.
A Serbi.
Yeah, Serbia can go into that
Francesco-
space, into that space just ahead, and he plays well like that. And yeah, so those were all of my honourable mentions. I know people won't necessarily agree with the Caicedo Enzo one. Shout out UCB, but it's alright.
First.
You got any honourable mentions?
Oh, DUOS. Are you talking to me?
Yeah,
Okay.
bro.
No. Because remember this day we had to even change
Yeah, we
this
changed
again.
it because we were gonna do English wingers, and now you've heard that, you understand why we didn't do English wingers.
Obviously, I read the GC late, so I had to then make a makeshift duo list.
Yeah,
And now we've gone back to this duo list because we have to change it again.
I will say last week we came to film a podcast and the equipment did not work.
It did not.
So we couldn't film,
been,
but we're here again.
weeks.
Hopefully this comes out by the weekend. I don't know.
Hey, we asking though, like, when are you dropping? So, and do you know what? We appreciate everyone. You know, our most recent episode, someone actually commented.
Yeah,
and
same.
asking for
Time
timestamps.
codes, yeah, so,
And do you know what? That's one of the. That was actually a good episode.
Yeah, it was a good episode. Yeah.
And I actually watched that quite
It was
easily.
good. Very good.
Easy watch. Because there's some episodes that I can honestly say they're so bad.
Some of them do it, like the board one, the board draft of board players.
No, that one was alright, I swear.
And I think the episode was meh, but because of the selling point, it went.
Oh,
it went good.
okay, cool.
I still think our best episode is the Ballon d'Or one, though. I think that one was.
Oh yeah, that has that 1 point.
Or the award episode. The award episode in the old stew.
Yeah. Oh, was that?
Premier League end of season awards.
That was a good one. No, and one I like is when we spoke about the Euros. Was that award episode? Or?
Nah, it was a different episode.
But I do like that Euros one.
The
That
other one was right
good.
before the final.
Yeah.
That was what we just spoke.
It was just I told you we need to start free flowing a little bit. That was a great ep.
It was a great episode.
Do you know what? On that day, I think what else was there was something happening in London. I think it was wireless. It was wireless that day.
Nah, I can't have been because it wouldn't have been July.
It was wireless.
It was just after the.
Do you know why? Because the
the Euros one. Yeah, it might have been wireless.
Yeah, because that fit I just left chilling with him.
Oh, is it?
And I had I bought a drink from these kids selling drinks. I was just like, look at the youth trying to make money. They had
It was wireless. I remember that.
Sounds like this is a happy day for
it
you.
was a good day. It was a good day.
Decent day. It was a decent day. It's a decent little day.
It was a decent day.
Decent day.
That was a good app.
Yeah. Oh, well, anyways, let's start our list. Starting with at number 10. I have.
Sorry, I just wanted to before you start. Now, you the fans. If you want to see more guest appearances, let us know. That's all I'm gonna say. Carry on.
Yeah, we got peoples there ready to come on.
Yep.
We can get CB back as well. Apparently, CB decided to become famous after he came on our
Yeah.
thing.
You gave him that extra boost. It's a little one.
But yeah, number 10. You want to go first or shall I go first?
My 10 is Shikam Verts.
Oh, for Leverkusen.
Leverkusen,
I
yeah.
don't know on my list.
Not on your list.
Nah.
Again, I had to.
I think Patrick doesn't really play that much. Boniface plays a lot more these days.
The boy has 19 goals this season.
Am I tripping? Oh, Boniface has been injured. Last season, Patrick Schick hardly played.
Yeah, but this season he has 19 goals and then Wirtz has 10 assists and 9 goals. They've been.
Wirtz is cold.
Yeah, Wirtz is cold.
Yeah, I know, Wirtz is in my list.
Okay, cool. Calm. Wirtz is a baller.
Just not this duo. There's a different duo that Wirtz.
I'll be honest, there's going to be a lot of duos that I can't really give anything more than stats because I've only just watched a couple highlights and
I will say I haven't got any stats for you today.
This
one's a what? Freestyling.
No, I just from what I've seen, innit?
As for me, again, this was a list that I had to do quickly, so I just had to do some research. And you know, I'm not a stats man, I'm more of an eye watcher guy, so...
Yeah. Man number 10 is 2 wingers, Bradley Barcola and Ousmane Dembele. I know Kvaratskhelia went to PSG and they've been cold since, but we mustn't forget how good Bradley Barcola was early in the season. And I'm taking into the whole season into consideration here.
Okay.
And I think Bradley Barcola, I think he has 13 league goals this season.
10 is low.
Huh?
I mean, 10 is low. 10?
No, obviously, because Bradley
Madison
Barcola doesn't start anymore. Do you get it? He doesn't start that much no more because Kvaratskhelia starts. Do you know what I mean? So that's why they're lower down. But they had a great season before this. They were playing really well together. And yeah, I think Bradley Barcola just needs to keep his head screwed on and he can actually become a player.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. Fairs.
Number 9?
I have Gyökeres and Trincao.
Do you?
Yeah, Sporting Lisbon.
I'm not.
But again, I told you I had to do.
Hey, to be fair to Gyökeres,
Bro,
I gotta respect his thing. I gotta
He's been
respect
doing
his
his
thing.
thing.
What, like 45 goals?
Ridiculous, bro.
Yes. Yeah, but I think in the league.
I don't know.
Well, here I got 38 goals, 6
That's
assists.
in the league, probably.
And Trincao has 14 assists and 8 goals. They're obviously.
He's got what in the 38 goals?
Yeah.
Where do you think he goes in the summer?
If Liverpool are serious, we'll bag him.
Do you want a Portuguese striker, or do you want to keep it like the striker that's proven?
Look, if I'm.
No, I believe in Gyökeres. Don't get twisted.
I would rather pick Ishak to play because he's proven in the Premier League.
Okay.
I don't know if you actually come. I don't know if Newcastle would even sell him to us. But if we had to pick someone, why can't we go for Gyökeres? I think Liverpool. If there's something Liverpool do need, it is an out and out striker, like proper batsman.
What about United?
We need.
Why would he go?
I don't see why he would go. Why not?
He's his old manager.
That's the only thing.
He's the manager that took him from a Coventry City striker to a 30 goals per game for a season.
And you know what? And because of that, I think maybe United are in the running. But look what United are in the dance.
United win the Europa League. What gone then?
Champions League football. Yeah, you're right. And they get a lot of money from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't lie. Okay, cool. And I hate to admit, but I do think United will win the Europa League.
And I agree with you.
I think Bilbao will. Bilbao win today.
Mm-hmm.
They go to the final. If they beat United, obviously they go to a final. But the motivation to play a European final, a motivation to play a European final, bro, in their own stadium.
Sorry.
Chelsea better be 1-0 up already.
I can't lie. If you man don't win conference,
Still don't know.
If you man don't win conference, you man are teach.
Yeah, but what's it called in San Mia Stadium? The final. It's in Athletic Bilbao Stadium.
Yeah, they're not gonna make it.
So they've got their motivation. We're moving like United are good.
They're not. But the thing is,
who has the best? Okay, United probably have the best player. Who has the best group of players in the game?
It should be United.
It's Bilbao.
Who do they have?
Oh, you don't like Williams, do you? Inaki Williams.
Don't.
You like Nico Williams though?
He's brilliant. Oh, this guy, he's so good. Big screen. Yeah, cool, calm.
Yeah, let's continue.
Yeah, let me even look at Athletic Bilbao's team.
Football though.
They have like Yuri Berchiche and that. Shout out Yuri Berchiche, had his team this season years ago.
Alright, cool. Do you know what? I'm gonna rank them based on what and what I feel like should be next, but that's my one.
Yeah, Yuri Berchiche is still there. Shout out Yuri Berchiche. Oscar DeMarcos.
Anks Albert Adoma. His team was first throughout so he's playing League 2 now.
What team?
Woking, I want to say.
Yeah.
They were first for let's say 80% of the league.
Yeah.
The last couple of games for maybe 10 weeks have been losing. Now they they didn't win their last game of the season last week.
Yeah.
Now they have to do playoffs. If they won, no, they got a game next week. but they have to win now. But if it was a thing where
Isn't
if
it
they
top
just,
3 teams go through and then the 4th gets through playoffs?
I think it's top 2.
I think it's top 3 because of full manager.
Okay, no, I trust you. I know you'd be playing that. So cool. But it's a thing where if they won literally the weekend that just went past, they would have they would be more
Jadon Sancho
comfortable.
scored. Chelsea won it up.
Oh, fair. They would have been more comfortable going into that promotion spot, but now I think they're pissed.
Peter, you're a United fan. What do you think of Garnacho?
I still think he's a little bit timid, if I'm being honest. I think Garnacho is still a little bit timid. He's not quite there. He hasn't got the...
The only player I would keep in this United team is Bruno Fernandes. I'd consider Maguire. Everybody else.
No, Maguire deserves it, man. I think he's earned his respect back completely. Actually, I actually don't shit on Maguire at all. Anymore.
De Ligt hasn't done much recently.
I don't think De Ligt does anything too bad either. You don't watch De Ligt and say, "Oh, he's been awful."
Yeah, true.
Like he does his job.
I think the players just say the left back Dogu is whack.
Dogu ain't great. Oh no, Mainu.
I don't believe him. I said it before. I don't believe him again.
Rah.
Swear.
He has glimpses. Okay,
you don't believe in Mainu?
Consistent. Far from.
I think he's one of those players that is so safe. It's annoying.
Do you know what? That's a real thing, by the way.
That is.
That's a real.
I most definitely do hear it.
But in the final third, if he plays higher up, I've seen sparkles there.
Then that's the solution. Play because when he does,
But
it's magic, man.
I don't know how often he produced those sparkles if you play him higher up.
That's the thing. It needs to be more consistent.
Yeah.
Football and do you know what? Casemiro? I thought his legs were done, but he's kind of got.
Yeah, he's played alright.
Yeah. I'm like he's kind of.
I don't want to say anyone's played alright for United, man. They're like what 15th. Them, man.
Really and truly, they should be in the relegation zone, but Championship and Premier League, the gap is too big, man. In terms of financial and.
Yeah, it's nice. Anyways, my number 9 was Martin Odegaard and Bukayo Saka.
That is nice.
Number 9.
Also, I thought this was for the season, so to have this in your list is kind of like...
I mean, forgetting Arsenal are second, you know. They
are second.
It's not maybe like they're not one of the best teams in the world. They're in the Champions League semi-final, man.
They were second, and then... Do you know what? Cool. When Odegaard and Saka were playing together...
They play well together.
Odegaard,
I think Saka is the killer in that, but they still play well together.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do you know? I'm not gonna hate. I'm trying to hate. I'm honest. I'm trying to hate. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Well, want to give you number 8?
Okay.
Yeah, number 8.
Number 8, Jacob Murphy and Ishak.
Oh, they're honourable mentions, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'd put them. Okay, if you actually watch Newcastle, you would think it's probably Gordon Ramsay. You probably think it's Anthony Gordon, but no. I actually think most of the times when I see Ishak play well when he gets his goals, it always actually comes from the right side. Murphy's able to find him, and Ishak just does what he does best, you know. Gets into pockets, collects the ball, runs at his man, shows his tidy feet, very tidy player, and finishes it like he's a quality finisher. I think Murphy has had a great season. I think for him, this is one of his best seasons ever. And he just needs to keep building on it. But yeah, I would give it to Jacob Murphy.
I think Jacob Murphy has made Newcastle realise how shit Almiron was.
You reckon?
I think Almiron is shit. I said it before. I said it to you before.
Miguel?
Yeah.
But that season when I said he's going to have a good season. He had a good season.
Yeah, but I don't think it's shit. He's a chaos player, man.
Yeah,
he's a chaos player.
He's not great. He's not great. But
He's an American,
Murphy, yeah. Well done, Murphy. Come on.
Anyway. My number 8 is Alejandro Grimaldo and Jeremy Frimpong. 2 wing backs.
I wanted to pick them, but I wasn't sure, you know.
Why?
The best wing back player in the world.
Yeah, they are. DeMarco and Dumfries.
They're better than DeMarco and Dumfries.
I don't know, you know.
Yes, they are.
No, bro.
Yes, they are.
Let's actually respect DeMarco and Dumfries.
Let's respect Jeremy Frimpong and Grimaldo.
Why not though?
They went last season. They went unbeaten. You know?
Okay, that was last season though.
Let's look at their stats right now. I don't know what their stats are.
Yeah, let's do it. I think.
Well, we're moving like Bayern Leverkusen have had a good season.
They have. But
They won. Did they win the cup? Or was that Dortmund?
No, Dortmund hasn't been great this season.
I mean, the DFB Pokal. Oh. Who won it? I don't know. It was won by Leverkusen. Leverkusen won it.
Yeah, fast though.
Let me look at Jeremy
Oh
Frimpong.
my days, United.
Honestly.
Who blocked that? Maguire. No,
He's got 4 goals, 5 assists.
Lindelof.
He's got 4 goals, 5 assists in the league. Jeremy Frimpong.
4 goals, 5 assists. That's good.
Yeah, for a right back, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
And Alejandro Grimaldo has 2 goals, 6 assists. I think they're just up and down. It's lovely. It's fantastic. They can defend. They can attack. They know when one person's up, the other has to stay back.
Yeah.
It's lovely. It's beautiful.
Set.
Xabi Alonso, go to Real Madrid. Saved him. It's written. It's prophesized. You were the chosen one.
How do you think Alonso would change this Madrid? Because Madrid, actually, would you call this a mini crisis?
It's wild. Real Madrid don't win the Champions League and they're in a mini crisis.
Also, I heard that Rodrigo is planning to leave Madrid. I saw that on Twitter today.
Swear.
Yeah, and I think that's a good move for him. I think he should leave as well.
Where do you think he should go? Blue side of London.
I hope not.
London.
The blue side of London.
You think you can hack London?
Yeah, I think he could have Premier League football.
Chelsea FC.
I said London, Premier League, yeah.
Chelsea FC.
Do you think he's a Chelsea player?
Yeah.
Who you removing from that starting 11?
Who's our starting left wing? You don't know. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
But if he leaves, I think Madueke goes.
Madueke's a right winger, really.
Okay, if he leaves, I think I didn't even mean to say Madueke.
What
I
now?
meant to say
Sancho.
no. A striker that plays in conference,
What? Nkunku.
and I think he leaves.
Nkunku should be gone, man. Get out my damn club, man. Nkunku is the most disappointing player this season, you know. Like, genuinely, he's pissed me off this season. Like, I don't think any player this season, people can say, oh, Cole Palmer's been disappointing. He's still got like 8 goals, 7 assists. You get it?
Yeah, he's done something.
Nkunku has been piss poor. Piss poor. Like, this is a man we spent like 60 M's on.
Yeah, a lot of
We
money.
didn't expect him. We didn't expect Nicholas Jackson to be our starting striker, you know. We expected him to play off from Nkunku to be the main one. Beginning of the season last season, cool, Nkunku was injured, whatever. Came back, in the glimpses he played okay. He played in pre-season, I was like, oh, okay. Jackson obviously earned his starting spot.
Yeah, and deservedly so, by the way. He's improved a lot.
And then every time I see Nkunku on the pitch, doesn't matter if he's in the Conference League, he will miss 8 chances to score 2.
Sounds like Darwin Nunes.
He's taking the piss. Like, he's been dropped from the squad now. I think he was annoyed that he wasn't getting game time. And Maresca must have looked at him like, who do you think you are, my nigga? Like, I don't think Maresca said my nigga. But he said, who do you think you are? Like, brother, you've been whack.
Yeah.
When Jackson was injured, I swear, like, it was dark.
It was dark. I think that's when you started losing points, you know?
Yeah, it was so
I
dark.
think you actually started losing points.
But hey,
And do you know what? Just a quick shout out to Nicholas Jackson. You've actually kind of shown why Chelsea signed you, and
Yeah,
and he has.
I've seen.
And yeah, bro. You know the goal he scored last week was a quality strike. You know,
yeah.
that was a great finish.
Really good
That
finish.
was a very good finish.
Across the goal as well.
Yeah, that was. Hey, Nicholas Jack, I was one of the few that actually backed you, by the way.
Some half the time.
No. There's times where he actually should have done better, but when people said he was like shit or whatever, I was like, nah, he ain't dead. Like he's creating chances for himself. He's a nuisance to the back line. He'll force the runs in behind. I think he's strong on the ball as well. His feet can be a little bit better, in my opinion, but yeah, I think overall he's a decent striker, and all he needs to do was score more, and he's now scoring. How many goals does he have now?
I don't know, like 8.
I thought he'd have more, but fair.
He's been injured a lot this season. No, when I say 8, 10, he's got 10. He's got 10.
He's got 10, yeah. So double digit
10
goals.
goals, 5 assists. He got 14 last season.
Yeah, he did get 14 last
Yeah,
season.
but he was injured
But
a lot
no,
this season.
one of them take 3 away from that dodgy hat trick of his. then so technically I had 11. Nah, I'm hating. What number are we on for this duo?
That's a foul, but it's a dive, by the way. That's a foul, but it's a dive.
You haven't said your 7th one yet.
Oh, have you said your 7th?
No, I haven't said my 7. My 7 was...
Oh, I haven't said... Yeah. We said Alejandro Garnacho.
My 7 was Rodgers and Tielemans. as a
Oh,
duo.
you have them in your top 10?
Yeah. Again, I had to do this quick.
Hey, they play great together.
No, they play
do
great together. Tielemans is the one that picks up the ball from deep, tied deep.
And I love
the
that
pressure.
Tielemans has gone from a good and FIFA player to actually like Champions League player.
Fairs.
Because, bro,
That was my favourite archetype of player. Tielemans, Thiago, Tolisso, them niggas there.
Yeah. What a throwback, by the way. But yeah, he's the one that will pick up the ball tidy, doesn't mind it, picking up from deep. He's a risky player, you know. He actually takes the mick.
But you know what though?
Risky as hell.
He might be one of the best dribbling centre mids in the world.
Yeah, I'm not.
Who, Tielemans?
Yeah.
Like centre mids. I'm not talking cam.
Just dribbling, but like,
I understand.
I don't think you're even dragging that at all. And after Rodgers, then he would find Rodgers, and Rodgers, you know what he does. Quality player, going forward, and he will drive with the ball. You can't really shake him off. He's strong on the ball as well. Can get a goal, picks a good pass.
He's used the celebration more than Palmer has used this.
Yeah, Palmer, get your celebration back your ways, man.
My number 7 is for Spain international. I have Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal.
See, I didn't know you were doing international.
Like,
that's actually a vibe. If I knew, because that's a great dog.
That's a great shout,
bro. They were brilliant. That was so good to watch.
I have one international duo ahead of these man, and the only reason that these men are this low is because they only play internationally. And Nico Williams, and recently, the past couple months with Spain, they've been playing well, but they haven't been as electric as they were in the Euros, innit?
The Euros, though, were so good, man.
Euros were so good.
And you know what? Lamine Yamal was getting all the hype, but Nico Williams was actually doing his damn job as well. Like, he was so good. They were so good. In fact, they were so good that I actually tried to... Well, I studied their training sessions and their physical. I just like the way how they used the wingers in an old-fashioned-ish way, but in the
You could have
modern
passed
era.
it. Sorry.
No, it's calm. That's football. Yeah, they use the wingers in a way like, you know, we know Spain for pass. But what they done, if they couldn't play because the pressure was so high in their own half, let's say often it happened from right to left. Nico would be touchline, they'll literally switch it. Nico
Whip,
just
man.
takes the space. Yeah, literally would just take the space. And then they come up forward, and even Lamine Yamal get the ball, drive at your defender, and then they will do the little pass in there. Like, it was good. It was a good mix of passing football, but also going long, going direct.
Yeah, shout out
It was
De
good,
La
man. That
Fuentes.
Spain team, one of the best teams I've watched in recent times. Anyway.
Do you want to go to number 6?
Yeah. Number 6. I am now feeling, because I'm telling you, there's no numbers here.
Wrongy turn. Where you turning to, bro? It's the wrong turn.
Okay, for number 6, I'm gonna go with Wissa and Bremo.
That's insane.
Again.
That's insane.
I had to do this late. I haven't touched
Niggas
this
got Brentford duos in it now.
No, don't do that. Like, they're not a serious duo, though. They're serious duos.
I don't like Wissa. I think Wissa's played good this season.
Because he's bold.
When was bold? Wissa has short hair, but Ben was clean.
Oh, yeah. No, I said Wissa's the bold one. I'm sure Wissa's the bold one. And Bremo is a light skin though.
Yeah, but Ben was more bold than Wissa is.
Nah, let's check that. I think Wissa's bold, bro. Wissa's bold, bro. This guy don't have hair.
So you don't have hair.
I'm gonna check his Instagram right
I don't
now.
have hair.
He has more hair than.
No, he's bold as hell, bro. Vita, is that not bold, bro? He's bold.
This is like. No, hear what I'm saying? This is a nigga that cuts his hair though.
He's bold.
This is a guy who cuts-
bro, that's
This is a guy who cuts his hair.
Go on, Bremo.
Bremo is just bold.
Yeah, let's check, because I'm so sure that they're both bold. To be fair.
They both got
No,
butt
but
legs.
you see, I'm
No,
even
look at this. Look at this boy. This man's not bold by choice.
Who we give it? Hey, we need to put who we give it more bold to?
That's last season. He's done is not bold by choice.
No. Okay, so I think Wissa's not bold by choice.
I think Wissa probably is bold by choice.
Come on. Come on, man.
This is a man who's bold by choice.
How long ago was that picture, man? He's bold now. He had to let it go. He's bold, bro.
You could see the hair though.
Hey, you're violating. He's bold.
You ain't got the legs like that, have you? I don't know who you are. Does he?
Foul, ref?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was a foul.
But it's not just a yellow card for no reason.
Yeah, he could have kept up with him, low key.
And there was another defender. So Oscar De Marcos. Problem with Bilbao is they still hold on to this. You have to be from
Who's this?
the Basque. Well, who are? Dogu. If you're a United fan, that's the guy I'm saying was whack.
You see the way United have disappointed my life.
I understand why you don't watch football anymore, man. Bro, when Liverpool were down there, trust me, I wasn't tuning in as much.
Yeah, I've got at number 6. I have Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha.
Would they play well together?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't pick them two for Barca.
What? Who would you pick?
I had Yamal and Rafinha.
Yeah, but you only say that because you watched the game yesterday.
Bro, this was before.
But I think Lewandowski and Lewandowski has like 26 goals this season, you know.
Yeah, he's done well.
And he's been injured for the past like month.
Headers! Goal. Yeah! Who was that? Oh, Casemiro. Bro, he's actually having a moment right now, you know, Casemiro.
My guy.
He's gas again, he's gas.
San Miguel's a great stadium as well. Been there as well.
What about Bernabeu?
No, been there as well.
It's a great stadium too.
Inshallah, I'll be there soon. I'll see you soon, June.
Yeah, man. Okay, cool.
Let me even tell you the stats, Rafinha's stats. Rafinha has, in the league, 9 assists.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got 15 goals, 9 assists. And Lewandowski...
That's a good cross, by the way.
Yeah, great cross.
Lewandowski has 25 goals.
That's the ball you just put in the area.
Was it Maguire that put in that cross? What? Wait, nah, that couldn't have been Maguire. No!
It was Maguire getting jinky in the corner like that.
Bro, Maguire, I've been backing you, you know. Hey, what? Maguire?
That's not...
What the heck is he doing there?
Maguire, what's he doing there though?
What's he doing?
How did the bro get there?
How the hell did he get there?
Hey, but why is Maguire doing that though? Why is Maguire doing that though? I had to send a voice note because this is crazy. Why is Maguire doing that?
So yeah, what are these Rafinha stats?
Bro, even guys are gassed.
Slaphead.
Bro, he's actually been. Hey, that was a great cross, you know.
Great cross. Just put it in the area.
Hey, fans, hey, Harry, this is the resurgence. I'll show you. This is the resurgence of Harry Maguire.
Yeah, I think, for what I was saying, I think it could have been Rafinha and Lewandowski. It could have been Lamine Yamal and Lewandowski.
Okay, alright. But it couldn't be Lamau and Rafinha? Is Lewandowski getting so many goals because his wingers are that good? Not saying that, I'm not taking anything away from Lewandowski, but that can happen.
His wingers are that good with him, do you get it? That's why it's a duo between them two. It could be a front three if you wanted.
Yeah, it's definitely a front three.
Yeah, but
Is it not a front three?
It is a front
it
three.
is, but obviously because we're doing duos, like...
Oh yes, first.
I don't think Lamine Yamal interacts that much with Rafinha. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that makes sense.
Okay.
Makes sense. So what? You're number 6?
Man, no, I forgot number 6 now.
You're
I'm gonna go.
You've already said you're number 6, right?
No.
No, I did. I said yeah.
Alright, say you're number 5 then? Just pick
Did
the
you
best
say
one,
you were
right?
number 6 though?
Yeah, mine was Lewandowski, Rafinha.
Ah, yeah.
Let me just put the numbers in as I'm doing this off the top of my head.
That should have been... Oh, just go for the best one and then pick the best one of the ones you have left.
Okay, the one. So my number 5 is going to be Gabriel and Saliba.
I've done a little bit higher up.
Okay, first.
Yeah.
Number 5, Gabriel and Saliba.
I think they're the best centre-back duo on the world.
No, they're not. They're not better than Van Dijk.
That's my number 6. My number 6 is Konate and Van Dijk.
You think they're better than? You think them two are better than?
I think they have they understand each other better than Van Dijk and Konate. I think Van Dijk and Konate's attributes suit each other, but I feel like the gamesmanship and they've done it across several seasons, and they've shown they have the best defense in the league.
I have a question for you. Actually, genuine question for you.
What?
When it was Van Dijk and Matip, were they better?
What?
Gabriel and Saliba because they played against them.
But that was before they became the best centre back duo in the world.
No. Okay, cool. Them at their peak versus Van
Dijk and Matip.
I'm still going.
I'm going Saliba and Gabriel.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't trust you.
I said I don't trust you.
I can't trust
Gabriel and Saliba. I think Gabriel and Saliba. What? Do Arsenal have the best defence in the league this season, no?
They probably do, but I don't believe.
So what is it about?
Also, I think Saliba hasn't had that great of a season. If
think-
if we're gonna have a real conversation, let's have
Hear what I'm saying? I think Gabriel has been the better player this season.
Oh, for sure.
yeah,
for
sure. But I still think they're the best duo in the
This might
league.
be a penalty for United. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I think they're gonna give that.
I haven't been paying attention.
They're gonna give it. What? Yeah, they're gonna.
They might give it,
Same
man.
as Kvaratskhelia, that's the deal.
Nah, but this one is from the neck up, so now
Yeah,
it's
but
even
the arm
worse.
was in front of him in the Kvaratskhelia one.
But I feel like-
I think they will give that one.
yeah, because it's neck up. When it's like body,
Look at this.
I think it's a foul. Don't get twisted.
yeah, it is. I think that's given. I think that's given.
I hope Bruno misses just to point him off confidence.
Nah, Bruno will score.
My God.
Well, yeah. So my 5 is Van Dijk and Konate.
First,
Fair, isn't it? I'm not okay about that.
number 4. On to number 4.
By the way, just to go to my number 5 and then we'll go to that one because it's a good comparison, I guess. Because my number 4 was actually your one.
I have a different number 4.
Alright, fair enough. But one, I would say Gabriel has been a far better defender than Saliba this season, and I think Saliba's had a lot of shaky moments, especially of recent times.
In the Champions League.
No, even in Prem.
In the
They have to score first.
oh, the last game. Well, who did they play last? Where he made a mistake and they scored.
Yeah. Red card.
Red card is a drag.
Red card.
Referee.
Even me.
Double jeopardy.
I don't think that exists in Europa League.
Raw.
Either way, I don't think it counts that as last man, man. It's not like he's still a goal.
This is the United team that I just don't mind. I just don't mind them, innit? Like when they win, I'm like, it's okay.
Do you want to
It's
put, oh, you
okay.
plugged in your phone to that?
Like honestly. And
Come again?
And
That's
Bruno,
like, oh, you plugged in your phone to
Bruno
that.
might be my favorite United player ever. You know.
Ever?
Yeah, I can't.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah. I prefer Bruno. Bro, when Ronaldo was that hated United.
Yeah,
how would
I hate Bruno. I hate Ronaldo.
Yeah, I can't stand that United team. But this. And you know, it was the season when Bruno was scoring and assisting every
I hated
time.
that. I hated him that season.
No, he was so good. I couldn't hate. I could not hate. He was brilliant. He was so good.
What the fuck is this United like? Who are these niggas, bro? You know what I mean? Like, who are these guys, bro? This is what I mean. This is why I don't watch flipping ball.
So you don't know Euro, innit?
I don't know these guys, bro.
don't know
Who are
Euro,
these
you
guys?
don't know-
These guys are imposters to me.
Hoyland?
I know Hoyland.
Well, you don't really know him because he's shit, though, isn't it?
He's dead.
Mazurari?
Nah, I don't know.
Player, though.
He's a good player. He's a good player.
Dallet.
Yeah, I know Dallo. He's been there. Come on.
Yeah, he's actually been there for a bit.
So you don't know the guy behind him right now?
bro. What's happened to all my guys?
Smiley.
Can I be honest though? That wasn't a red. That was poor.
Yeah, that was very poor. Even now,
Do you think, you know, when we're watching games like, oh, are we going to get copyright for that?
No, because they can't hear it.
No, but I'm saying, let's say the moment that we're watching, if we're able to like,
If we finesse it, yeah. If we put as small a bit as possible.
yeah.
But like, do you mean like
No, literally,
the
like,
minute? Like the minute?
at the moment we're watching.
I think you can
Yeah,
put
yeah,
like
I have to put
10
a
seconds,
smaller
Yeah,
amount.
yeah, okay, then calm. Because it would make sense for the
Because
viewer.
remember the TikTok where they did the trend, not the TikTok, Instagram, one of the trend thing.
Yeah.
Like,
They took that down or
yeah,
something.
they took it down.
Yeah. And I was like, why? But that wasn't that long.
how long was it?
Like 10 seconds.
Maybe you have to do like
7
little
seconds.
flashes, like clips, just so they get it. Just do pictures, screenshots. It's not that deep. Couple
It
screenshots.
did look good though. The TikTok band.
Yeah, it went viral.
Of course it did.
It went viral.
Of course it did, but it's
And it was like, it was a genuine reaction thing. Like, because this red card reaction, that was, I can't lie, hey.
yeah. Just
Clip
put
that, clip that.
Yeah, because I was
Screenshot.
hating on that trend thing.
a couple screenshots.
You
It should
were
be good.
hating. You were hating.
And then he just stuck it top bins.
Back to these duos though.
Word.
Number 4?
Number 4, yeah, I told you.
Oh yeah, Gabriel and Saliba.
So my one is VVD and Konate for number 4.
Oh yeah.
Your number
Cool. So
4?
my number 4 is Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram. I think
Really?
I think Marcus Thuram sacrifices so much so that Lautaro can score.
I put them a bit higher.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
I actually got higher.
I think he sacrifices so much so that
Sacrifice in what
Martinez score.
sense though? What does he do to sacrifice?
goals. Sacrifices goals. He'll make the first run, drag the defender out. He'll pass the ball across. He will take an extra touch, give the ball to Martinez. He'll make the movement to create the space for Martinez.
First.
And I think Martinez has improved so much as a as a finisher nowadays.
Yes.
That he That's why they give him the opportunity. I know Martinez came off injured in the game against Barcelona.
Yeah.
But a women's Champions League final, I will be watching. Have you watched Barcelona women's?
Nah, are they good? Okay, they must be
Like when you watch Chelsea women's, you think, this is probably the best women's team I've seen. Barca smoked them.
Who they playing?
Arsenal final.
I thought you were going to say Chelsea the way you said.
No, Chelsea, they beat us in the semi-final. They beat us like 5-1 in the second leg. They smoked us. I think they won the last 4 Champions Leagues.
Oh, then they're clear.
Yeah. Shout Alexis Putellas.
That was such a good part.
Was that Maguire?
Yes, bro.
I'm showing you this guy, the resurgence.
That entry pass was crazy,
that was
bro.
a great pass.
Do you think he got to his head a bit when he first joined?
100.
To what?
I think he got to his head and then eventually the fans got to his head.
I think it got to his head, and I also feel like they wanted more from him that wasn't
That he could
actually
provide,
him.
yeah.
Or he wasn't developed enough yet. But now he's getting there. I can't lie. I did feel sorry for Maguire when the hate was high. 'Cause I don't think he was ever that bad. I never felt
He did have a really bad run.
He did.
I think again another great pass.
Oh my fucking
What?
God.
Maguire, hey yo.
See, this kind of stuff, yeah, those specific plays right there, I'm sure they work on that in training.
Yeah. And
That entry pass right there.
That's something I want to try to teach the players.
Because you see that pass easily could have gone to the midfielder. However, it went to the higher man set.
And then you go. Bro, you get it. You actually get it.
That's called a blind pig. That's called a blind pig play in basketball.
Did you do that? Did you do that whilst in America, doing that kind of stuff?
No, I've done that in Barking Abbey, I'll be real.
Barking Abbey, okay, cool. How were you set up? Like, were you on a
I'll be real, there's more coaches. We done that specific sort of training in. So we had this thing where during periods, we had some periods that was meant for training, innit? Mm-hmm. So it'll literally just be a group of 5, 6 guys. And all it is they have some cones laid out in front to simulate a back line. They would have the striker right in front of the back line.
Yeah.
A guy passing it through. Sometimes there'll be a winger as an outlet. Or just like let's say there's a winger as an outlet just there. So the one player here, it's literally just passing up to the striker sets, plays it out wide, up to the winger and just slaps it first time crossing. And it's just repeating that. Just getting that repetition.
Yeah.
It's just passing it striker, set back, goal. But obviously everything has to be done with tempo, so it looks.
A lot of speed.
Yeah.
Because that's something I'm definitely going to be doing for next season. By the way, tune in next season. I will be recording as many.
I think you should tell them literally up, back, through. That's what I got.
Yeah. That's literally what I try to tell them. Like the best ones are literally you pass it, you set it, you go. Literally just that.
Up, back, through, up, back, through.
Because I see it in terms of it like this. Pass it to the player that can actually see the goal. So if your back is towards goal and there's a player behind you, just set it to him. He can see the whole picture anyway.
Literally.
Sorry, we're just into a little football discussion there.
Yeah, no worries. It's all beautiful football talk.
So where was he? 4?
Yeah, like I said, Lautaro. I think Lautaro hasn't played that great this season. Hasn't played amazingly.
2-0 Chelsea. I do wicked.
I think he hasn't played that well this season, Lautaro. But I mean, you can tell Lautaro is still their best player. I don't even know if he's hit 15 goals in the league. But I mean, Serie A is one of them where the striker might not always score the goals. Do you know what I mean? The wing backs can score goals in Serie A, and it's quite a systematic approach to play. Like I've seen a lot this season. I've seen a lot of in Inter Milan, guys like, what's his name? Çalhanoğlu, Nicolo Barella, they go up a lot more and take opportunities and take those shots there, where it's become like Marcus Thuram and Lautaro Martinez have become more action in boards where the play comes off of them. They're the man that's up top, but the play comes off of them. They might roll off. It might roll off them. It might go to the winger, put a cross in across the box. You know what I mean? And so I would be surprised if either of them have even hit 15 goals in the league. But they've still had a good season.
That's a sexy finish, man. Oh, it's a great finish.
That's football.
Great football, great finish.
Do you know how composed he was to finish it like that? Oh, that finish.
It was never in doubt though.
That
It was
finish.
never in doubt. I knew he
So
was
let me
going
sit back in.
Uribe Chiche is hurt. Bilbao. I got love for Bilbao, man. But you're getting smoked right now.
I knew United were winning.
Anyways, my number 3 is William Saliba and Gabriel, which we already spoke about. But who's your number 3? Mr.
My number
Kankan.
3 is Lautaro Martinez and Thuram. So, and we just spoken about them. So,
So might as well go to-
but yeah, one thing I will say, Thuram is definitely the big man in this one, where he does more of the dirty work, more of the runs in behind, creating the space for Lautaro Martinez to get the opportunities to score goal. And another thing I want to add, Lautaro Martinez smell for goal has improved. Like he does pop up in those areas just to get. Let's say there's a shot rebound, he is there. You put him in the back of the net. He's he's got that poacher gene. Yeah, he's kind of growing into that little mess there.
Hungry, just hungry in around the goal.
So yeah, and I think that happens when you keep scoring.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely.
I think Inzaghi's created a really, really well working system, and I think everyone contributes to that system well. So like even when Lautaro doesn't score, I think Lautaro's record in the Champions League has been really, really good. I don't know about in the league as much, but in the league, Champions League has been really good, and Thuram has still played really well in the Champions League. And I think we don't have a lot of good duos up front anymore.
No, we don't.
I don't think
play
so.
two strikers anymore.
We don't see top player no more. And I think it's going to come back, though. I think it is coming back.
But the two striker, all quality in strikers. I don't think there's that much quality in strikers.
The reason why, a lot of strikers in today's game are not good on the ball. Like, I don't think Haaland is good on the ball.
Not a
Waylon
typical
ain't great on the ball. Darwin Núñez ain't great on the ball.
shite.
Jackson's alright on the ball.
I wouldn't even say he's great either.
Yeah,
He's like, but he's not a
What are we
striker.
talking about on the ball though?
Nah, actually, they look like their quality on the ball. Like
Like we don't.
Like
I
close
just.
control.
I think in total, to be honest, I think in
Dribbling,
total
I think
quality
Jackson's a
in.
decent dribbler.
he ain't too bad still.
I feel like quality in general across the board, touch everything. Number 9, there's not many.
You know who I think
Number
could
nine's
use
out
a second striker next to him?
Go on.
Kylian Mbappe.
I agree. I actually slightly.
I've seen Kylian Mbappe with Olivier Giroud.
Yeah, I'd even say even with what's his name, Griezmann around him as well.
Yeah, like he needs somebody else that's able to play off of him. Someone that has the IQ.
Yeah.
Because I'll be real, Kylian Mbappe ain't got IQ. That much IQ.
Hey,
For a player that's that good, he hasn't got level of IQ.
I don't think so.
Yes.
I genuinely, like I've always said this to myself, I don't rate him that much. Of course he's a baller. I know. This is insane. Yes, don't get it twisted, he's a fucking baller, yes, but I don't. Take away the pace, what is he?
He's a decent dribbler, a good finisher.
Is he?
Nah, he's got jinky.
Nah, I mean,
He's got jinx, he's got the jinx. Finisher, is he a
I
finisher
think
that?
he's declined as a finisher this season, but he's got a good smell for goals. I think before outside of the box, his IQ isn't great. I think in the box he has a good IQ.
Okay, I can hear that. I don't.
And
think
is that enough?
He's not the most intelligent player. I will say. Okay, I can hear this point by the way.
I mean, he's proven,
But
don't get me wrong.
he uses his pace to get the extra foot
The
in
extra
on
amount,
someone,
yes.
yeah.
And don't get me wrong, use and abuse what you have. Do you know what I mean? He has it, he can use and abuse it. But I don't know, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like if he was to come to Premier League,
What you think is struggle?
defenders will have him. Or have him, will show him. So, and you might just get a little bit timid, just for like a brief period, then he might have to come back. I don't know.
That's an interesting
Ligue 1 is a really physical league, you know.
The French league is a physical league. I do. Wait.
The
They are.
Ligue 1
It
is
is.
literally
Ligue 1
PMP,
is.
bro. Is that Luke Shaw? Oh, that is Luke Shaw. Ligue 1 is literally... What's keep...
Another penalty.
Come on, man.
Check over.
Ligue 1 is literally PMP, bro. PMP Central.
That's interesting though. I do like that little.
Yeah, I like Mbappe. I think.
I like him. Don't get me wrong. I do like him.
I do think Mbappe is overrated.
I do like him. Yes, but that's what it is. I think he's overrated.
I do think he's overrated.
So look, there was a reason why we were gassed.
No,
There
because
was.
If you asked me a couple of weeks ago, I would have told you.
Saying,
Sorry, come back.
Mbappe, I do rate him. He's a great baller. However, he is that little bit overrated, and I believe he can be kept quiet.
My thing is, I think, asked me a couple of weeks ago, I would have told you he's ability-wise the best player in the world. But I just think that tells you how the level in the world has declined.
Yeah, honestly, that's. I think that's why I feel like that way. I feel like
I hate to say he's overrated because of what he's done.
yes, I know. It's hard to say it because of what he's done and what he's
Call a man that
accomplished.
scored a hat-trick in the Champions League final overrated.
It's true.
In the
it's
World
true.
Cup final.
It's so hard. It's fucking
biggest
hard.
game in football. He's got a hat-trick.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do think he lacks IQ when he should. Sometimes his finishing is poor.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
And I think sometimes he can be incredibly selfish. There was a period of time
Definitely agree with as well.
in 2021. Remember when I was in Milan, innit? When I studied abroad in Milan. Like right before that, I remember it was coming off of the season with PSG, and I said, I'm tired of Mbappe. I said he's pissed me off. Like Neymar's right there. Neymar's come off one of the best seasons of his career. Yeah, 2021 season. Like I thought this guy Neymar 1920 fantastic. Neymar 2021 fantastic. Yeah, and I was like, this guy is like Mbappe just doesn't pass the ball. He keeps the ball to himself. He treats himself like he's the best player in the team. When like you haven't earned that yet, bro. Like you're playing with Neymar and Messi.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Lich, and that's one of the reasons. Also, another reason during that period, I was like, bro, does this guy know who he's playing with first? Like, this is Messi and Neymar here. Like, suckle down a little bit.
Yeah,
Like,
and then I went to watch France versus Belgium, and he played absolutely amazing.
Yeah. It's a tough.
I was like, you know what, man, mate, you're good, bro.
It's a tough one. Like, I'm back and forth with this opinion. Like, but I'm not completely there with him.
You know what? Though, I hear it. These are the combos that we need to have.
Yeah, this is what it's about. That was actually a good little And you actually.
And for any of you haters, hate, man. It is what it is. There's no rules. Hate, man.
That was your number 3, right?
No.
You said.
No, that was my number 3. My number 2. What's your number 3?
Number 3 was Saliba and Gabriel.
Okay, cool. My number 2. Vitinha and Neves, isn't it?
Second best in the world.
Look, it was just again rushed. Look, this list had.
We've already spoke about Vitinha and Neves today.
But
Together.
Yeah, can I be honest though? This list is a
But hear
bad
what I'm saying though. You know what? I think that's a good shout though.
I don't think that's
National
terrible.
and international.
Yeah, I don't
Club
think it's
to
terrible.
club and international.
So I wasn't thinking international wise. I'm not going to sit here and cap. But what we see from that midfield, innit? Them two are really running games.
Yeah, man,
they just scored Arsenal.
It's a joke to them, man. It's a joke to them.
They just scored. They taught Arsenal a good lesson of what midfield fluidity really is, isn't it?
That advert is tapped.
They're weird, bro.
Do you know what? Yeah, there's been some weird adverts recently. You know what's going on?
Domino's don't even bang like that no more.
But yeah, no, it's true.
Is it still bang?
It's still bang.
Bro,
I haven't had Domino's in a minute.
I had it with my girl,
where they were acting something as like a condom or some shit like that. I feel like those.
Are you sure it wasn't a condom advert?
No, it wasn't no, I promise you, it wasn't even that. It was but kind of like, there's been a couple weird adverts recently. No, it's true. Why come for the advert?
The world's in a weird place, that's why.
Yeah, man.
2 losses.
But anyways, let's not go there. Let's go back to football.
And before you get me start talking about the man outside.
Fighting a spiritual
The world's in a
warfare in this world, bro. Guys, get to know.
The world's in a weird place.
Get to know.
Well, yeah, Vitinha. I think they played really good together. I think they're the best. Are they the best midfield duo in the world?
I think they have a shout.
What about Pedro and Gavi?
That's a shout as well. Look, exactly. If I had the real time to do this,
Cool.
they would have came in. That's a shout.
Question.
Yeah.
I feel like, as a whole, don't get me wrong, obviously, you know, the Messis, the Ronaldos, these attackers are all great players. But shouldn't midfielders be be somewhat counted more towards the best player in the world because as a
I think Pedri is the
midfielder,
best player in the world.
you exactly like the qualities you have to have as a midfielder. It's basically everything. Like you just have to be the most well-rounded player. You have to understand the game.
I mean, Rodri did win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. That's the first time in a long
But
time.
I don't think Rodri even
But
counts
at the
towards
time,
that though.
At the time, innit, Ronaldo and Messi were just.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
But
But to be fair, Xavi did finish second. No, was it Xavi and Iniesta? One of them finished second, one of them finished third in the Ballon d'Or.
yeah, that was during 2010.
You know what? Forget what I said. I forget when you have players like Messi and Ronaldo.
No. To be fair,
And second and third in the Ballon d'Or was
gone back to
Kante and Jorginho as well.
equilibrium now because Messi and Ronaldo has retired. So now I do feel like we're
They ain't even retired yet. You know, I felt,
They're done, innit?
fam, in the space of a day, Messi got kicked out of the North American Champions League. Ronaldo got knocked out of the Asian Champions League. LeBron got knocked out of the playoffs.
The Lakers and what? No, but McGregor though. What? How did you do that, man?
Fairs? Man said all three of them. The big three. That's the. Who's the big three of sports? Like all sports across. Sorry, I didn't mean to take it. There,
I would say.
who's the big three of all
Big
sports?
wait, in history or like right now?
Top 5 history.
History. Big five. The
Messi.
big five.
Okay, what's that thing with the stones in the heads? Who's the Mount Rushmore of sports?
Who's the right Rushmore on left or right foot? But Mount Rushmore of sports.
Messi, for me. Then I'm gonna give it to who's that tennis player?
Which one? Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal,
Djokovic. I hate it and I don't want it to be him.
I don't think it is Djokovic.
You think it's a Roger?
I think Roger Federer is more iconic than.
He is more iconic, but Djokovic is just the better guy.
But are we talking about the best or the most iconic?
Exactly, and that's why I wouldn't necessarily say Messi. I'd put Ronaldo over Messi.
I'd consider Ronaldo more than I'd consider Messi.
Just
But we
because
know
of
who's
like the
better,
whole.
though.
But that's
we're talking
different
about
though.
Icons though. We're talking about
It's hard.
iconic. You ask like before, obviously Messi went America.
Yeah.
You ask a random American, you know any football players, they'll be like Ronaldo.
Okay, and I do hear that. So what? This Mount Rushmore ain't about ability.
It's about icon, like iconism.
Yeah, iconism.
And
Okay, if we're doing iconism-
Novak Djokovic plays in a much
then it's Roger Federer.
easier era of tennis, by the way.
Yeah, fair done. Okay, then if I do that, then I'm giving it to Roger.
But would you
Federer.
put Roger Federer in the top 4 of sport, like what icon
Sports.
sport?
Okay, let's think of.
Let's break it down.
Muhammad
There's
Ali.
Michael Jordan.
Muhammad Ali.
There's Muhammad Ali, LeBron James. Who's the
Mayweather,
golf?
no?
Or Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah. What? We're not putting Mayweather in this.
I'm not putting Mayweather in there.
Um,
Schumacher. Or
Schumacher or
Hamilton.
yeah, I was
like the sports thing is crazy, bro. The sports thing is crazy.
I actually don't know between Hamilton and Schumacher.
Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt.
Let's move on. It's too much. I can't even comprehend.
You know what? We'll come up with one soon.
We'll come. Yeah, that's a good. That's crazy, though. What would it be?
You know what's mad though? I wanted to couple with like I've been thinking because I've gone into the documentary making thing. I was thinking of making one called Goats.
Okay.
Like, I was like, if I ever get big enough to do one, I'd do that. But then I always thought like to get someone to back and produce that, you'd have to get like a brand to help you produce that. And let's say Adidas is like, oh, we'll help you produce it.
What about those store
And let's say
goats?
including Ronaldo. Huh?
The store goats. Oh, that's an online store though. For like some reselling shoes.
Yeah. I mean like
But it could be anything though.
yeah.
It could be
Anyways,
anything. Where's we at? Number 2, number 1.
Number two.
Man, who was your number 2?
Have you said your number 2?
Yeah, Matinho and.
Oh, mine is for Germany. It is Florian Wirtz and Jamal Musiala.
I think this is cheating, by the way. I just didn't know. If I knew international, but fairs.
First.
That's a world football.
Fairs, no, fairs. I didn't think of international.
Jamal Musiala and Florian Wirtz. When they put ball,
They do.
when they put ball, if Germany had a striker,
Yeah.
they would have been easy world champions. Easy world champions.
Germany were in a weird space.
They just got that nigga Kai Havertz.
Did Germany have a striker?
Yeah, Kai Havertz.
No, no.
Genuinely.
Kai Havertz is their number 9.
They can't.
Bro, you think I'm joking? Kai Havertz is their number 9. Number
I
9.
hope they get one.
Number 9 is Kai Havertz.
Come on, Kai. Okay, cool. My number 1. That was your number 1, yeah?
Number 2.
Okay, my number 1 was
Hope that
Lamine
was the
Yamal and Rafinha.
That's number 1.
Yeah.
My number 1 is I only wanted to put one for this team, and it was between 2 man. I wasn't sure. Do you get it? It was between two DUOS for the same team, but I went for the one I've seen longer, and I went for Jamal Musiala and Harry Kane.
Okay.
It was either them
I didn't
two.
see that coming.
It was either them two or Elise and Kane.
Furs?
But I feel like Elise and Kane, there was a period where Elise and Kane weren't connecting well. Like I think like October to like, I don't know, November times, December times. It was November to like January, I think, where Elise wasn't playing that well. But Musiala has been on fire this season. Harry Kane's got like 28 goals this season. Musiala has like 13 assists this season. Like they play well together. They know each other's movements. They know where to move. Harry Kane knows when to drop when Musiala is dribbling through. Jamal Musiala, I've said it before, I will say it again. He is the best dribbler in the world.
He is insane at dribbling.
He's the best dribbler in the world.
I don't think I can even argue against that one. Too tough.
And like I think Chelsea are numbnuts to have let him. I know his family moved back to Germany. I don't care. Pay him £1 million.
Would you?
Yeah, I know he was 16.
Yeah,
I don't
come on,
care.
like, he was young, bro.
Don't care.
I know you didn't know he was that good at 16.
I don't care.
At 16, how old would we be?
When he was 16, he would have been 18.
Yeah, bro. We're young.
Here, let me show you something though. This is under 15s England team. I just searched Michelle so that it could come up.
He was the captain.
Look who's captain.
Oh, Eunice. Eunice.
Under 15 England's captain. You know who's in this team though? Cool, forget them. Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke, Karamoka Dembele, Jude, Jamal Musiala, Morgan Rogers.
My boy Morgan.
Hey man, shout out Eunice and that. But yeah, that makes up our top 10 duos in all of football. Apologies, kids couldn't be here. Kids might drop. We might drop this on our Instagram in like slides. You'll be able to tell us who you think had the best top 10 list. I don't think it's Riddick's.
No, it's not mine. It's not mine, but they set me up because we were supposed to do something else that week.
We're meant to do English ringers.
And I made a list. I did it. I actually made the list. I made the whole list, and I had to delete it. And make
Maybe
this
what
one.
did you put Raheem Sterling in it?
Yeah, Sterling is in it.
Was he like second?
He was definitely top 3.
It's just which told you how mad this is.
I had Sterling. I had Gordon. I had Beckham. But I was gonna ask, can I negotiate Beckham because I knew he was a right mid and not a winger.
I'd give it that.
Okay, cool. Then Beckham was in there.
First, I was about to start it and then I was like, yo, kids. Bro, this list is
Who's
whack.
my number 1 winger?
Well, anyways, that makes up the rest of our episode. Make sure you hit us up, like I said, on TikTok, on Instagram. Hit us up, watch our YouTube videos. I've been liking and uploading on Spotify. I'll do it, don't worry, I'll do it. You're able to listen on Spotify, Apple, subscribe.
See
You know, wait. I'll give you 5 seconds to subscribe. And you know what? Now I'll give you 5 seconds to follow Peter on TikTok. Tell him your Instagram, your TikTok again.
Big P_Tunji. Listen, summertime is coming. Where's your 6-pack?
Think about it. Please.
But make sure you follow us up, get interacting with us. We'll interact back. We're just humble men. You know, we're just trying to have a conversation.
Fun fact,
Just
we
try.
all actually went secondary school together.
Yeah, man.
Each other for way too long.
Way too long. Yeah. Brothers.
Yeah. Actually, we'll say that brothers though, can't I?
Yeah. Anyways, we'll see you man in a bit.